Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van der Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings. I know he's had problems in the past, and I just hope that doesn't go on to interrupt his career, but there's nobody really capable of outrunning him.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Valverde, Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, and he's intervened well there. He's chosen to go back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
And he was quick to react. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Messi. And he welcomes it in. Now it's De Bruyne. They've got a corner here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And it's been taken short. And he's taking no chances there. And now they can spring out of defence. Mosquera. Some really good ball movement. Kimmich. Messi.
Yeah, this kind of bold running.
Oh, what a climb! He's delivered all right! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Pass somewhat off target.
Spain really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Valverde. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely spread. Back into the middle. Traoré. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. Konate with the clearance. And the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Sorloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Thuram. And now a sudden chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Oh, easy pickings there. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Mosquera. Vinicius Junior. He can run onto that. Nice interception, well timed. Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Thuram. Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Martinez. Hakimi. De Bruyne. It's a good spell of possession, this. Vinicius Junior. And here's Thuram. Nice physical challenge. And it's half-time here.
The own goal was symptomatic of their first half performance. They're not at it.
That gets things going for the second half.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
He gets big! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Pinches it off him. He's had it nicked away. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mbappe! Cleared away. Mbappe. It's run loose here. The message is clear. None shall pass. And claimed it back swiftly. Vinicius Junior. Valverde. That is a great pick out.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Madrid looking to pass their way through. Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Konate. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's De Bruyne. Valverde. De Bruyne. Araujo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Messi. And it's Messi. And it's De Bruyne. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chouameni for Valverde. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe gets into some space. Hakimi has it in a wide position. And here's Messi. That's a decent clearance. Mbappe. Lovely feet. Hakimi stood his ground strongly. Oh, right place, right time. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Spain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
Madrid find a position of real strength now. He's in a great position, and the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. And here's Osimhen. Vinicius Junior. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, they could break here. Has a look and plays it forward. Konate kept his eye on it, and he's there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I think you and I can be sure that neither of us are going to present a serious challenge in trying to outrun Mickey van de Ven. This Dutchman is unusually fast for a defender, particularly the fact is he's 6'4". So I'm just concerned about his hamstrings.
And the shot! Hits off target and by quite a way.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And it's De Bruyne. Vinicius Junior is the guilty party there. And he's managed to get free. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Vinicius Junior goes short. Vinicius Junior. There's the hit! Madrid have their second corner now. Vinicius Junior plays it short. De Bruyne does well to get it back. Spain have the chance to go the other way. Valverde crosses. Goalkeeper's ball.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
De Bruyne. That's a good ball played into space. Has a goal! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Spain have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
It's now the finish! They've scored! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Kimmich. Osimhen. Van de Ven. Oh, he's been caught napping. Osimhen, big chance! No mistake! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Madrid get themselves into the lead. There's the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Madrid look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
The pass has gone astray. Van de Ven. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Kimmich. He's a sharp little ball here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Koundé cuts it out. De Bruyne goes steaming forward. Mosquera. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mosquera gets across to intercept that, and the pass is intercepted. Kimmich. De Bruyne. And it's Messi. Messi is fouled. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Van de Ven.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Mbappe. Messi, who's set up 1 goal so far. He won't be happy with that one. He steps in, and that's the end of that. De Bruyne. Oh, easy pickings there. Well, played right into his path. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 42.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
That pass has been well intercepted. Mbappe! Valverde, aimed in towards the centre. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! He's keen, determined to have his say.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Koundé. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mosquera getting this one clear. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Mosquera, pressing high and with purpose. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
La asistencia a este partido.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
550 espectadores. Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So,
9.
time for changes
El dorsal
on both
15.
sides, actually.
El dorsal 5. El dorsal 10. Serán sustituidos.
And he's picked out the
El
run.
dorsal 14. El dorsal 17.
A lot of space ahead of him.
El dorsal 21. El dorsal 18.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Ferran Torres.
Hakimi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Cleared without hesitation. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And yes, it's there! And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 23.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
El dorsal
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
And here's Haaland. Van de Ven. Now it's David. Very nicely done. Tonali gets it away.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kimmich with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Kimmich with the clearance.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And here's Osimhen. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Madrid making another change here.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has...
And a header! Oh, that could cost them.
I think he rushed that. He had a bit more time than he realised. He could so easily have equalised there.
And that's put paid to a promising move. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Spain must do something here and very quickly.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Osimhen! He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Cambio de jugadores.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Thuram getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
David.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Thuram. And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Madrid take what looks to be a decisive lead. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Haaland.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And through to the goalkeeper. And he's managed to get rid. But they've got it again. And that's that. Spain can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. And I think with confidence looking a little fragile.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. Davis. Kimmich spots it and intercepts. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Achraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine and occasionally an eye for goal.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And here's the chance to counter. Konate calmly anticipates. Gently done. De Bruyne is herring after that one. Spain controlling the possession in this early phase. That's the throw. And that's definitely not his best. Konate. Araujo. That's a nicely weighted pass. Davis looking to hit the byline here. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Solid! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
He's found the way through. Davis. Mbappe. Davis. What a throw in. And here's Davis. Oh, good read. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. De Bruyne, and it's Davis, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So what can they make of this? Spain are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Hakimi, and he's picked out the run. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. De Bruyne. Oh, he's found support out wide. Mbappe. In it comes. Good read, needed to be. Mbappe. And there's his chance to lead the counter. It's Kimmich. Koundé. And it's De Bruyne. Mbappe. And this could be a Spanish counter-attack. And it's De Bruyne. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. And he's cut it out. Picked out brilliantly. Kimmich. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Solot. Vinicius Junior. And it's De Bruyne. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's going to go a long way. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Mbappe! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Vinicius Junior. And he's gone backward here. Spain leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe driving forwards. Davis with the clearance. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Spain come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Spain carrying a 1-goal lead. Konate. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And De Bruyne! They want to be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping! And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, that's nice. And here's Mbappe. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. And he's chosen to go back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Spain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get onto this? Koundé cuts it out. Just about up to the hour now. And they win it back again. Valverde, it's a really well-measured ball.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest.
Oh, shooting chance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Could move up a gear here. De Bruyne. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both sides
5.
then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
El dorsal 7. El dorsal 15. El dorsal
Hakimi is wide and looking to get onto this.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 42, el dorsal 18, el dorsal 17, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 3, el dorsal 13. Cambio de jugadores.
Spain with the corner, they're first. That'll be a throw. Saliba is there and he can get that clear. Kimmich. Vinicius Junior. Great position here. Vinicius Junior showing good feet.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
David Thuram! And that could come back to haunt them.
When it needed something decisive, he showed too many mixed signals.
Araujo, Konate, Hakimi. Oh, nice touch. Now Tonali. Change of plan here, perhaps.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
It's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Vinicius Junior.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Well read, and the danger is averted.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
And it's been taken short. And the finish! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. And he thumps it clear. Mosquera. Hakimi.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's had it taken off him. Very much into the last knockings. And they've got rid. Mosquera is onto it in a flash. And that has left him in a heap. Big chance! Tchouaméni gets it away. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's managed to get free. Plays it in low. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
He rises! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Camavinga, Messi, deftly away. Spain, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. He's a sharp little ball here. Charlotte.
Might want to be careful there.
A real chance! And one more try! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. De Bruyne duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a...
Can he put it away? That was superb goalkeeping.
Thuram is offering a wry smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Araujo can get it clear. Picked out brilliantly. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tchouaméni tries to clear. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably...
And straight into the wall. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And they're quick to get it back. Davis just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, well played. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. De Bruyne is the guilty party there. And no surprise, that's a booking. Mbappe. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hakimi getting this one clear. And it's Messi. Mosquera deals with that comfortably. And he's quick to get it clear again. Araujo gets over and intercepts. De Bruyne looking to add to his goal. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And with that goal comes comfort! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Has a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Mosquera. Konate. Half-time getting close now. And here's Messi. And the shot! He has done it! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Hakimi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
2 minutos de descuento.
Oh, good ball, shots on here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And the first 45 minutes are up. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Spain have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Surlot. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Valverde. Hakimi. And that has not gone well. Van de Ven. And he's quick to snatch it back. Strong running down that left flank. Now it's Valverde. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Araujo gets it away. Looking tidy in possession here. Thuram. Decent hit! No mistake! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Oh, listen, the writing was on the wall. It looked like this was going to happen, and it has.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Thuram. Cleared without hesitation.
La asistencia
Spain
esta
needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vinicius Junior.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Tchouaméni.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Messi. Van de Ven. Camavinga. Hakimi plays it in.
Well, we've seen much better choices than that. That always looked like the wrong one.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 7, el dorsal 15, el dorsal 10, el dorsal 5, el
Tonali.
dorsal 2, el
Osimhen.
dorsal 19.
Here's Tchouaméni.
Serán sustituidos por el
Olise.
dorsal 17. El
Closing
dorsal
in on the last
22,
quarter of an hour.
El dorsal 18, el dorsal 42.
And it's
el
played
dorsal
forward.
3, el dorsal 14. Se va a
Final
llevar a
ball
cabo un
not
cambio
quite
de
right.
jugadores.
His teammates are irritated at that. Bellingham. And here's Osimhen. Shot at goal! They've done it! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take the lead.
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
Chance! Oh, that could cost them.
Tonali couldn't quite put that away, but there's plenty of positives in how they've responded.
David, he's shifting through the gears here. That's been drilled in.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Llorente, Osimhen. Some really good ball movement. Haaland gets it clear. It's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter...
Musiala! And that could have brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, perfectly measured that. He's got away. Fires it in low.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like Land of the Giants in there.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Spain with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock.
Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
Madrid ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Bellingham carries the ball down the right. Always onto this. Gets into some space. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.